All right, here we go into the 100-mile wilderness. Named so because there's really not any towns for 100 miles or really till the end. So we just got dropped off from Shaw's Hiker Hostel and like 11 of us embarking out today. So here we go. So here's a little bit of background information. Now I've kind of separated from the pack. There's like 11 of us that got dropped off. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm in the 100-mile wilderness. So there's like no towns for 100 miles. I'm basically going to finish the trail without going into another town at this point. 115 miles to the end. It was pouring yesterday and this morning, so everything is wet and waterlogged. Most of the trail earlier was just puddles. That waterfall, I can't even get a shot of it anymore, but that waterfall is raging, and I'm sure there will be many other waterfalls to come, along with plenty of rivers to ford. That's something that the 100-mile wilderness is known for, is like the rivers that you gotta cross. But the guy at the hostel who owns the hostel was saying that it shouldn't be dangerous. So I'm gonna take his word for it, and I'm sure we'll see for ourselves. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do this 100-mile stretch in 5 days. It's like 20 miles a day. Something I've done many times. Heck, I've done 100 miles in 4 days. So not concerned. Two big mountains we've got. We have the Chairbacks and we have the Whitecap Mountains. Whitecap Mountain is where we'll get our first view of Katahdin. So that's pretty sweet. What else? And yeah, after Whitecap Mountain, it's just like completely flat until Baxter State Park, which is where Katahdin is housed. The area where Katahdin is. So yeah, it'll be a good time. Can't believe this is almost over. It's kind of crazy. Every time I hike, I still have that like manic feeling of I have to hike as many miles as I possibly can, or else I'm going to not die, but bad things will happen. I don't even know what those bad things are, but I only have to do 20 a day. So I don't know. If I get done at 4, I get done at 4. That would be kind of nice, I guess. So I don't know. We'll just roll with what happens. At least all the water sources should be good now since it rained so heavily. At least I'm hoping. Got plenty of podcasts and music to keep me company. I've been doing the Pink Floyd discography lately. Very interesting. The early stuff. How like experimental it was compared to, and then like as they keep going. I mean, Dark Side of the Moon obviously is pretty experimental itself, I guess. Like it sounds very normal now, but just because we've heard the songs everywhere all the time. But it's very stark, like when you go from the album before it to the next and then to Dark Side of the Moon, and it's like, whoa, this is like on a whole other level of music. So kind of neat. Gave up on the Rush discography because I don't care enough about their 90s music and 2000s music. So I don't know. Maybe it makes me not the number one fan that I thought I was, but I just can't muster the energy within myself to give it a listen. So next thing I have is the 1975 discography, which I don't know, I was just in the mood last night to listen to them, and so I downloaded a couple albums, and that'll be my soundtrack. I think it'll be a nice little finishing soundtrack because they got some moody music, some kind of nostalgic stuff. So yeah, should be a fun stretch. 7 days, including today. So 6 more days after today, and this whole thing is over. It'll be finished. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get to it, and I'll catch you all later. All right, first water crossing. Shoes on, ready to go. Let's do this. So we're at probably the biggest river fording so far, besides the ferry. It looks really deep. They have a rope, but apparently if you take the rope, you go to the shoulders. So we're kind of roaming around trying to figure out the best path. So it may be to go upstream, it may be to go through here. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. All right, made it across. What about that deep? Okay. Twix is crossing right now. This water flows pretty fast actually, and the rocks are super slippery, so you gotta like really take your time. But we're through it now, and there shouldn't be another one for a little bit. So. Okay, so we came across this trail magic sign, 0.2 of a mile down the road. It'll be like pretty quick, I think, especially if it's just down this road. Voted best by 2016 backpacker. So don't know if that's like a magazine or something. There's a big old arrow pointing this way, so yeah, sure, why not? I'm either gonna get murdered or get food, so sounds good to me. So I might see you there, I might see you back at the trail. We'll see what happens, but see ya. The trail magic was phenomenal. It was the people that own Shaw's Hiker Hostel. They're like friends or something with the people at that cabin. They made amazing food. Thank you, Birdman, for the food. Here's our next ford. Very aggressive. I think I'm gonna try to walk up there and cross, but it's kind of scary, so. Oh yeah, I don't know. I'll see you on the other side for sure though. Oh man, 100 to go. Crazy. We gotta cross the river, by the way. Man, that's awesome. I can't believe this. 100 miles left. All right, see you later. All right, we're at the top of Marin Mountain, a lowly 2,670 feet. There is a sketchy tower that doesn't look like it's meant for people to even climb. It just is a ladder. No views because it's raining. Not raining actually, it's just really cloudy. So yeah, not much to see, but this is one of the big climbs of the 100-mile wilderness. So yeah, cool, see ya. All right, we made it to the shelter, 7:30, plenty of time to spare. We get spooky pond views, kind of neat. Lots of really cool camping spots, so I'm gonna grab my water and go set up somewhere over there, kind of with a view of the pond. So cool, see you. All right, final video for the night. Got my tent set up next to this gorgeous pond. Well, pretty great, but man, it feels just magical out here. Can't explain it, but it feels awesome. I want to leave my vents open. It's like theoretically not supposed to rain tonight, but these trees are dripping at least, so I don't know how much that'll get my tent wet. Kind of worried about condensation being this close to the pond, but it's a risk I'm willing to take for the views and the aesthetic of tenting here. So I don't know. If my stuff gets wet, I'll probably close the vestibule, but we'll see how it goes. So all right, that's a wrap for today. I think just 6 more days of this. 6 more days of hiking. Crazy. So all right, I'll see you all later.